Tonight, CNC has started its annual program offering free dental from students to those without coverage. Plus, a local family's disabled son recently became an adult, causing concerns about new laws surrounding his care. And the Prince George Cougars open their season tomorrow, but they will be shorthanded due to NHL training camps. Good evening, folks. I'm Eddie Huband, and welcome to CKPG News. Our top story tonight, more tiny homes burnt down in Moccasin Flats earlier this morning, and community advocates say the continuous shelter fires at Moccasin Flats are a sign that more needs to be done to keep our community safer. With colder days coming, what's in store for Moccasin Flats and the fire situation in Prince George? Sam Benison reports in tonight's top story.
3 tiny homes and a travel trailer caught ablaze in Moccasin Flats early Thursday morning, with fire officers responding.
Last night at approximately 1 a.m., 2 fire halls responded down here. They found 4 fires, 3 which were tiny homes and 1 which was a camper trailer.
Brad Gustafson is one of the community members who spearheaded the building of these homes. He says that he's unsurprised that they burnt down, but they accomplished what they set out to do.
It accomplished an immediate short-term solution for the very pressing need of needing shelters in the middle of last winter. It accomplished the fact that it drew attention to the complexity of the problem, the magnitude of the problem. It accomplished kind of lighting a fire under City Council a little bit. This is the result of the aqua trailers are a result of that, at least partially. It accomplished a lot of dialogue on all levels of government, and it helped to force them to put all their heads together and begin to really start trying to address the issue.
Gustafson adds that the tiny home fires are fueled by the drug crisis, and that this is a preview of what could happen to the new transitional housing.
The housing first model simply doesn't work. And so what we can expect to have happen now and what has been happening in places like the Knights Inn and North Star Inn, and probably with the aqua trailers, is that drugs, as long as the drugs, the drug money, the addictions, all those things continue to be a big problem for the residents, you can expect the degradation of the buildings and the services surrounding the buildings.
And with winter approaching, Fire Chief Sheen is worried about the fire situation.
I am concerned for people. Last year we saw extremely cold temperatures, and some of these tiny homes had makeshift heaters inside of them that they were not intended for, and it created some fires that were risky for occupants.
No one was injured in the fires, and the cause is under investigation. Sam Benison, CKPG News.
In BC, Gwen Johansson has been announced as the BC Green Party candidate in the Prince George Valemount riding. Johansson is originally from McBride, but lived in Hudson's Hope for decades, eventually spending 22 years on municipal council, including the final 6 as mayor. Johansson now lives in Prince George and will be facing Clay Pountney of the NDP and Rosalind Bird of the Conservative Party of BC.
The Green Party has a policy of participatory democracy. That's one of their 6 fundamental values, and so that was important as far as I was concerned. And I've always been interested in the environment and in what happens in what's going on in the on the planet and also in British Columbia, and so that's sort of why I believe in what they believe in, basically.
The College of New Caledonia's dental hygiene program is once again looking for new patients, which gives dental students a chance to learn while also providing the patient affordable dental care. Tommy Osborne has more now on the program and the benefits it brings for both students and patients.
It's a really, really good community service, and without it, there's a lot of people that wouldn't actually be able to access any type of dental care at all.
The College of New Caledonia's dental clinic is open once again and is looking for new patients. Offering services for a flat rate of $50 for adults and $25 for children, the college says this is a win-win situation, as it not only offers affordable care, it also gives dental students valuable experience before stepping into the workforce.
Having a northern school training dental hygienists means that often these dental hygienists actually stay in the north, which we need them.
While students do learn in classrooms and practice on dummies and even each other, the value of treating real patients can't be replaced.
it's just such a huge opportunity to be able to work on actual people instead of just a dummy, because then you're actually getting real life experience before you go into the field and go out and work in the real world.
Dental hygiene is a very people-specific profession, so it's definitely beneficial to have a patient here. Each patient is different, each tooth is different, honestly, so we do get like a wide range of experience just based on the patients that we get here and based on their needs and their requirements.
If you're skeptical the dental care won't be up to par, the college promises this won't be an issue, as all students are well prepared before they work in the clinic.
When they see somebody in the clinical setting, they are qualified to do the procedures that we allow them to do. We really look at the safety aspect in clinic because we do need to make sure that our students provide safe, quality care.
All of our instructors have crazy amount of years of experience in the dental field, and we also have 2 dentists on site, which is also a lot of help because you can go and ask them for help.
Signing up to receive dental care at CNC is just as easy as giving them a call or even dropping by the building, where for only $50 you are receiving great care and also helping our future dental students grow. Tommy Osborne, CKPG News.
Binche Wuten and the Seemp First Nation set out a relationship protocol on Wednesday for children who have ancestral ties to both communities. This protocol will see both communities work together and resolve issues for children in the welfare system who have ancestry to both nations. The agreement draws on traditional Indigenous legal traditions and customs to help provide children and their families cultural and language support. Chief Jared Tom of the Binche Wuten says this is a landmark agreement since becoming an independent nation in 2019. A local family is seeking leniency from the law for their child with special needs who has recently turned 19. The family is finding it challenging for their now adult child to access the services that were available to him when they were younger. Dave Branco has the report.
Going from being a child in care, he was with the Ministry of Children and Families. Mike and I had done a special needs agreement where he was put into care because we couldn't do it anymore.
Vanessa Godfrey and her husband placed their son, Harrison, in care when he was 11, but retained guardianship. When Harris turned 19, he transitioned to Community Living BC, and things became difficult for the Godfrey family.
The home has been fantastic. It's just community living has not been so great with communication and with transporting Harrison to his therapy sessions.
According to Godfrey, Harrison became physical during a session at the same facility he attended when he was younger. As a youth, the restraining method can be used to protect himself and others. However, when a person reaches adulthood, the restraining method is prohibited.
An incident report was done by the home and the therapy place where Harrison goes. And it was like all brakes were put on for not transporting Harrison anymore to therapy sessions.
Community Living BC is a provincial organization that cares for adults who have difficulty caring for themselves. It is also obligated to follow legislation, and restraining an adult is against the law, as it infringes on a person's human rights.
And the reason we do that is because we want to ensure that individuals' rights are protected. It can't be an easy thing, and it shouldn't be an easy thing, because, like yourself, Dave, or like myself, we have the right to make choices for ourselves.
Wanting the best for her child, Vanessa cannot work as she needs to drive Harrison to therapy that works best for him.
He just needs to be picked up and dropped off. That's all we're asking for. And we just feel like it's against his human rights that he is unable to be transported.
The Godfrey family is exploring ways to change government legislation, but until that happens, they're stuck in limbo. Dave Branco, CKPG News.
The City of Prince George is looking for volunteers to serve on the Prince George Public Library Board. This board meets monthly and is responsible for establishing policies, goals, and objectives of the library. There is 1 vacancy for a 1-year term beginning in November and 5 vacancies for 2-year terms starting December 1st. Applicants must be a city resident and, if appointed, pass a criminal records check. The 33rd annual Prince George Take Back the Night March and Rally is taking place tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Beginning at Canada Games Plaza, the march will honor the memory of women who have not survived against violence, recognize those who have experienced violence, and demand an end to all forms of violence against women. While there is a national fundraising campaign through the Take the Back Night website, organizers say the march itself could also make a big difference.
Often women face these experiences alone in isolation, so even if they can't be at the march, knowing that there are people taking a stand and speaking up provides the strength for capacity for women to feel that they can too speak up about their experiences. If we haven't experienced violence ourselves at this rate in the world we live in today, we know somebody who has.
The lowest gas price in Prince George is sitting at $1.52.9 per litre at Costco. The lowest price in the province right now is in Grand Forks at $1.45.9 per litre. Manitoba has the lowest fuel prices on average in the country at $1.30.6 per litre, while BC has an average price of $1.66.8 per litre.
CKPG Sports is delivered by Domino's. Join the Domino's Lunch Club with 25% off all regular price pizzas every day. Visit domino's.ca to join the club.
As the Prince George Cougars entered their long-awaited opening weekend at CN Centre, they do still have a big chunk of the team at NHL camps. Jayden DeMello has more on their absences and how it could actually help the team in the long run.
The unfortunate overlap of the WHL season and NHL training camps is hitting Prince George hard as they prepare for opening weekend of the 2024-25 season.
It's a little bit unfortunate that the guys aren't back. We're missing 9 guys. It's pretty much half our team that are gone. And, you know, we're raising a banner tomorrow night, and the guys that were a big part of it aren't going to be there.
Despite the team starting the season much more inexperienced than they finished last year, Lamb sees the positive side of the situation.
We got a lot of young guys in the room that it's a special opportunity for them to, you know, see what the players have done in the past, and that's where they want to be. You know, so the experience that they're getting in a regular season game, home opener, raising a banner, it's a lot.
Josh Ravensbergen was a big part of earning the banner in his rookie year and knows what it's like to take advantage of the chance these young guys are given.
Lots of ice time, lots of opportunities, as you said. You know, all it takes, you just need one opportunity to show yourself, and a lot of guys to see what they can do with a bigger role. So I think it'll be good to see how it turn out in these couple of games.
Though it's a unique situation, it gives the younger players a chance to carve out a role on the team for when they're back at full strength.
For us to see them in different situations it's just a great opportunity for us and them to see where they stack up when these guys get back.
Second-year forward Jet Lajoie may have been bumped up to the first power play unit for opening weekend, but isn't letting that change his mentality.
I'm still going to be the same player, energy line. Like I'm gonna get pucks in deep, do what coach says, and just try to bury my chances.
With a hungry group entering the opening weekend of the season, Ravensbergen remains confident in his team.
We should be able to put a fight with Spokane. We want to come out of there 2-0, so that's our goal, and I think we can do that.
Just like Ravensbergen last year, more young players will become stars this season with the Cougars. Jayden DeMello, CKPG News.
The TSX is up 274 points to close at 23,866. The Dow Jones is up 522 points to close at 42,025. And Canfor went up 18 cents to close at $16.40.
Good evening again. We are in for a bit of an unsettled weekend if you want to jump a couple of days ahead, but going into our day tomorrow, things are looking good. So this is our satellite taking you back from today where we had some clouds, we had some sun, and kind of a little mixture of everything. Still a chance of showers in the forecast for this evening and a risk of a thunderstorm. We will see the southwest winds that were pretty gusty this afternoon in some parts of the region, switching over to more of a northwest trend. So this back here is the nice clearing. It's very brief because we do have another big Pacific front frontal system that is coming in, and you'll see it here in a moment. But there's our chance this evening, going right through this evening, later tonight as well, and maybe even lingering a little bit into the morning to the south of a touch, but certainly a really nice Friday. It still will be a bit windy out there tomorrow just because of this cold front, and then we're anticipating a big change for the weekend with this system here impacting the north coast and sliding in. So Saturday, Sunday at this point look very unsettled. Temperatures are not going to be very warm at all either. 13 Fort St. John. We're looking at a mix of sun and cloud there, but not very warm tomorrow. The same for us. Lots of sunshine in our forecast, but certainly a bit of a cooler temperature like we saw today. Up the north coast already seeing the impact of those showers right through Prince Rupert inland to Terrace as well. Southern half of the province picking up some sunshine, and chances of showers are possible in other areas. Our broadcast region doesn't look bad. Actually a really nice way to end the week. We've got cloud cover though Burns Lake and a cold overnight low for you tonight, down below freezing. 13 Vanderhoof, 13 with sunshine Fort St. James. Little extra cloud down through Quesnel and McBride, but certainly going to be a touch milder there. West Coast 17, beautiful blue sky tomorrow, and yes, we do have showers in the forecast for some areas of the coast. 13 in Edmonton for a high tomorrow in through Regina. 19 clouds, showers expected there. And as we get into parts of the eastern half, yes, temperatures have been so strong over there. 28 degrees the last few days, close to 30 in some cases for Montreal, Toronto. Coming down just a little bit tomorrow, but you're still hanging on to summer. Of course, first day of fall, by the way, everybody, is going to be early Sunday morning. So yeah, we could be in the midst of some rain by then. So we'll see how that happens. But yes, the showers are possible with this next system that's coming through. Burns Lake down to -1 tonight. Cold tonight for you, up to 12 tomorrow with clouds, 13 degrees and cloudy skies on Saturday. And there's the first day of fall for you, 13 and mostly cloud cover, but sunshine coming back early next week. So we do actually have a bit of a change again for the better into next week. We will have some sunnier sky coming our way, and actually temperatures are going to be improving a little bit as well right across the province. Mackenzie 2 overnight tonight, partly clouds, 14 tomorrow. You're looking at sunshine for the most part and rain and drizzle through the morning hours on Saturday. McBride, lots of activity happening in terms of your weather, lots of active weather right through the next few days. There will be a break here and there tomorrow, but really the rest of the weekend looks very cool and rainy at times. Quesnel 3 tonight, showers expected, at least a possible shower. 15 for your Friday. You're looking at turning cloudy through the day ahead of that system, and then showers for the weekend, and that's the same story for us. So we're going to be quite cool tonight, down to +2. 13 for our high tomorrow, mainly sunny skies. Will turn cloudy late into the day. Gustier winds out of the southwest again, and then we're looking at showers possible for both Saturday and Sunday.
CKPG Sports is delivered by Domino's. Join the Domino's Lunch Club with 25% off all regular price pizzas every day. Visit Domino's.ca to join the club.
Kevin Gausman pitched 5 no-hit innings before exiting with lower back tightness, but Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit 2 solo homers, and the Toronto Blue Jays blanked the Texas Rangers 4-0 today. Texas only had 2 singles against Gausman and 4 relievers. Guerrero now has 30 home runs after going deep in the 7th and 9th innings. And the reigning World Series champion Rangers were officially eliminated from the American League West race. And as the MLB regular season winds down, tonight CKP3 showcases the best of last night's Major League action on the Baseball Diamond.
The New York Mets are fighting for a wild card spot in the National League, and rookie Luis Angel Acuna is helping their late push.
Acuna flies one to deep left. One goes back near the wall. It's out of here. Luis Angel Acuna homers for the 2nd straight night.
What's better than dingers in back-to-back nights? Well, I'll let the Padres show you the answer to that question.
Here's Fernando. To left field, struck pretty well. That is back, and that is gone. Fly ball, deep left field. Back goes Alvarez. That's gone. And he drives one to deep left field. Back goes Alvarez. Padres go back to back to back.
3 straight homers is a rare occurrence in the MLB, but so is this from Ryan Pepio.
He wants to challenge every single hitter.
And he gets the call there.
See how quick he is, Dwayne?
Yes.
The circles and the check marks.
And the 0-2. And he got it. An immaculate inning right there.
The Rays pitcher wasted no pitches in the 5th inning as he struck out 3 batters on 9 strikes to wrap up tonight's CK P3.
That's all for tonight, folks. Thanks for joining us as always, and I will see you tomorrow. Caden Fanshawe is up next with the Today Show. Tommy Osborne at 6:30. And remember, Prince George, get busy living or get busy dying. Have a good one.